Hello, it's Dave here from Creative Guitar Lounge. A week or so ago I was having a dinner with a whole bunch of amazing people in New York, and I was talking to one of the guys, Stuart, about guitars in general, and I'd noticed he's an internet marketer, and I noticed in some of the videos that he's been doing recently he'd got a really nice Fender Stratocaster in the background there. So I was saying, yeah, you've got a guitar, haven't you? How are you getting on? And he said, actually, I'm kind of struggling really to get started because I can't really come to grips with tuning the thing. So I thought a bit afterwards it'd be quite a good video to do, because there must be a lot of people kind of in that boat that are getting stuck at the kind of the first hurdle, really not able to really get the thing in tune. And it's actually quite a simple thing to do. So I thought I'd just do this little video. Now, the easy answer really is to just get yourself a tuner. Something like this little thing here, which you can either, if it's an electric guitar, you can plug it in there, or it generates a sound. If you know, when you're starting to get your ears together, you can do it by sound. Or in this day and age, obviously, we can just get lots of different apps. If you've got Garageband, for example, on your laptop or your iPad or your phone, or just download an app. I just did this one the other day, a little app called GuitarTuna, which we'll have a look at in a second. But basically that just gives you a little meter, really. So you can either, like I say, plug the guitar in if it's an electric guitar, or if it's got a pickup, or if it's an acoustic guitar, just hold it close to the strings, and as you play the strings, it's going to give you a little, either a meter that shows if you're too low or too high, and then you just get a little sweet spot right in the middle when it's in tune, and the app or the tuner or the sound generator will tell you when you're there, so you know you're there. We'll go through that in a second, but let's look at guitars, because there are two different types, basic types of machine heads or layouts for guitar. This is a sort of Les Paul. And most acoustic guitars are like this, where the bottom three or the lowest strings are on this side of the headstock, and the higher ones are on this side. And that's just all to do with the way you string the guitar. I'll do a separate video on stringing guitars, but at the moment I'm just going to assume that you've got one, and maybe it was in tune when you bought it. Maybe the guys in the shop tuned it for you, and since then it's gone out of tune. You're kind of stuck. The other layout is on this type of guitar, which is a Strat. A lot of electric guitars are one of these two layouts on the headstock. This one, all the tuning machine heads are on the same side. So it's really just a question with tuning of going up or down, and generally speaking on this type, you're going away from yourself to raise the note, to tighten the string, make it a higher frequency, and anti-clockwise or towards yourself to drop the tone. Okay, so that's really the basics of the thing, but I think it's a really good idea to, at the same time as you're maybe using a tuner, you really just need a reference point on a guitar of one note where you can go from there. So standard layout is E, A, D, G, B and E from bottom to top. And that's the same even if you're left-handed. The strings will just be on the other way around, so you've still got the bottom E at the top. So that's going to be the order of play. And if you can get even the bottom E in tune with a tuner or with a little tone generator, an app on your phone, anything at all, if you can just get that first string to the correct note, which is E, the fifth fret, if you hold a note on the fifth fret of that string, that is an A, which is also the same as the next string down open. So as you're improving your ear, which is a really good thing to do, it's quite good to just take things from just getting that E sorted out and then doing it by ear afterwards. You can use a tuner until you're comfortable with that, until you start to begin to sort of hear what the notes should be. But you can do this all across the fretboard. So on the E string, got that in tune. If we hold on the 5th fret, that's A, so we can bring this string up to that same pitch so they sound the same and they're in tune. Then, when you've got those two strings in, you can do the same thing on the A string, 5th fret, and that is D, which is the same as the next string. Okay, and it goes all the way across, the same for the D and the G. Okay, so 5th string again on the D string, that's G, and that's the string you're looking to tune next, so get them sounding the same and you're in tune. Only time this varies is on that G string or the 4th string down, where it's the 4th fret, which gives you the B 5th string. So you're just bringing the 5th string up with the tuning pegs to sound the same as G string on the 4th fret. And then it's back to, for the final one, it's back to 5th fret on the B string, which is E, and that's the note of the last string that you're looking to tune. Simples. So that's really kind of all there is to it. Use the tuner. We'll have a quick look at the tuner in a second on the app that I've got here, GuitarTuna. But there's lots of different types of tuners you can get. I've even got a little amp here that's got a little key on it that gives you a note that you can tune to. And really, as I'd said, if you can get one note in tune, one string in tune, you can take all the rest from that just by using that system that I showed you of just matching the notes on the string before or after. And it's 5th fret or 4th fret on the G string. Let's have a quick look at the tuners. Okay, so I'm in the little free app called GuitarTuna, as in tuna fish, GuitarTuna, and I've just got it set for normal standard acoustic or electric or guitar tuning, which is, like it said, E, A, D, G, B and E. So we're just going to have a look at this. I've got an acoustic guitar here at the moment. It's got using the built-in microphone on the phone, and I'm just going to tune this guitar, which I haven't played for a while, so it's probably a bit out. So starting on the bottom E, we just play the string, and actually it's pretty much spot on. So that's okay. The A string, a little bit sharp, so we'll just drop that very slightly until we get the kind of green light. Here we go. And then D, also close enough for jazz. G, a little bit sharp, so we'll drop that. You can maybe hear that going down, it's just very slightly out of tune. And there we go, green light on. B, again, a little bit sharp, so you can hear that going down. And there we go, we get a little green light and a tick box, all good to go. E, again, sharp, and it's actually saying high, too high, so we'll drop that. And there we go, spot on. How easy is that, really? Just all done on a little free iPhone app. So hope that's been helpful. Like I say, it's always good to kind of start to tune your ears in as you go. So if you even just get that top string ready with a tuner or a tone, whatever it is, if you can just find some way of getting that bottom E in tune, then you can just use the different frets. 5th fret is A, and then on the A string 5th fret is D, then on the D string 5th fret is G, on the 4th fret on the G string is B, and on the 5th string on the B string is your top E. So there you go, that's how to tune a guitar. Like I say, lots of different types of tuning, depends what you're going to be doing. You can get like the app, like I showed you, you can get little standalone tuners, you can even get some really nice little ones that clip onto the top of the headstock, and you can just look at that while you've got the guitar on and very quickly tune it up with that. If you're playing on stage at any point or you're looking to do that, you can get floor pedal type tuners which cut off the guitar signal to your amplifier so that nobody hears you tuning, and it's just a big boxy green lights scenario where you've just got a series of LEDs you can see really clearly even if it's really dark on stage, and you can very quickly get to that little green light even if you can't actually hear the guitar very well. So I hope that's been helpful. Subscribe for more of these videos. Like I say, the next one I'll do is going to be on stringing guitars, and keep watching. I hope you find that good, and cheers for now.